I had a good Wednesday evening to you, meteorologist Dan Skeldon here, as we continue to plot our way through the winter that wasn't. It is Wednesday evening, 8th of February. February traditionally a stormy month, a snowy month, a cold month. And of course, we really don't have any of that stuff. 50 something to near 60 degrees sunshine today, and 50s dominate your 7-day forecast through next week, with very little cold and snow, as has been the case all winter. A lot of folks like that. Snow lovers, school kids, a little depressed. This meteorologist is a snow lover, and it's been a tough winter here on the East Coast. Going to chat a little bit tonight about where we're going the next 7 days, as we always do. And there isn't a lot to talk about. There is a little coastal low for Super Bowl Sunday. That threat's increasing, but with no cold air around, it's rain. And Eagles fans aren't going to be paying attention to the Super Bowl anyway, Super Bowl weather anyway, right? It could rain, it could snow, it could be sunny, it could be cold, it could be hot. You guys are going to be focused on the game. I think you will have some rainy, windy weather as you head to and from your Super Bowl watch parties. And if you are an Eagles fan, good luck to your team. Again, not expecting any winter weather here on the East Coast, or at least in New Jersey and Pennsylvania, from any Super Bowl Sunday storm. We are in one of the least snowy winters on record. It's probably on pace for a very warm winter as well. I don't want to say top 5, top 10, top 20, warmest winter as well. My co-host, Dr. Bill Thomas, gonna eventually orient himself correctly. It's kind of, Bill, I guess you're illustrating the fact that it's kind of been an upside down winter, and when we're not getting the type of weather that we normally expect. Warmth and snowless. And one of our topics tonight is going to be, is this something that's going to become more common going forward? Is something we are going to chat about tonight, or how things are going to change, perhaps going forward. The climate always changes. Of course, our weather always changes, winter to winter as well. And we are going to talk about that too. How are you tonight, Bill, besides a little upside down?
I'm good. I cannot figure out what the hell I did here. All right, well, how the heck do we do this? What in the world do I have to do? Let's try this.
That seems better.
It seems better. All right, so now if we get, no, you don't want to come around with me. What? That's the story of my life, right?
Well, as Bill gets oriented, we look a little bit about where we are going the next 7 days. Again, no cold, no snow in sight, and that's probably the next 7 to 10 days. Average high this time of year should be around 40. More often than not, we are going to be in the 50s going forward. We do have a Super Bowl Sunday coastal low. If this were an ordinary winter, Sunday's storm is going to take a track that normally provides a good deal of snow. Snow lovers would be excited if when you look at Sunday's storm track, but lack of cold air means it is going to be rain. So there'll be a lot of green on the radar for Super Bowl Sunday. Maybe that's a good omen for the Eagles and Eagles fans. But it does look a little wet and windy on Super Bowl Sunday. But you're hoping for snow day, if you're hoping for snowstorms, if you're hoping for any normal winter weather. We had that quick shot of Arctic cold to start the month of February. Other than that, nothing coming for the next 7 to 10 days. It does make me a little nervous that we've been so winterless and snowless December, January, February. Question is, do we get something in March? And I have a little suspicion that we might. Maybe have one of those March surprises. Middle of month, everyone's counting down to spring, looking forward to their free readers. And we get something. Back in 2014 and 2016, there was the mid 2010s. We had a bunch of marches, and even before that, a bunch of marches that were quite wintry. Not when you didn't want the snow, that's when it came. So we'll see if March is a little more exciting, but February not looking that exciting the way things look right now. So my co-host, Dr. Bill Thomas, I guess had some technical issues. And again, not a lot of weather to discuss. It's for meteorologists, it's been a boring winter. For snow lovers, it's been a depressing winter. But if you are not a fan of winter weather, this has been your type of winter, right? I mean, we had two quick shots of cold, one around Christmas, one last Friday, Saturday. Neither lasted that long. Neither produced much snow. And it is New York and DC and Baltimore and New Jersey and Philadelphia, one of the, if not the least snowy winters on record. We will see. We still got 3 weeks of February. We still got the month of March, but I don't see anything changing anytime soon. And yeah, it's been a persistent pattern, and there's just no sign of it breaking down. So if you are a snow lover, it is the winter of your discontent. It is the winter that wasn't, and again, probably par for the course. And we run this mild pattern through at least next Friday. It's 9 days away. And next week we'll revisit things and see, will things change in late February? Will things change in March? My wife's birthday is in mid-March, and I'm teasing her that we are going to get a snowstorm around her birthday. This last March, her uncle was getting married, and from like 3 months out, I predicted a snowstorm on March 12th. Partially being funny, partially because I thought there were signs of a wintry interlude in March. And last March 12th, up in Pennsylvania, where her uncle was getting married, we indeed had a snowstorm. It was the best 3-month forecast I ever made. So tomorrow there'll be a hint of some light rain or some rain showers. It's another very mild day, albeit cloudier than today was. Friday looks mild and dry, partly sunny, well into the 50s. Saturday's probably the better weekend day. It clouds up, it's breezier, it's cooler, probably 40s, but it is going to be a drier day. And then Super Bowl Sunday and Sunday night, a coastal low. We haven't had too many of them. We'll bring some rain, some wind. We had the full moon last weekend, so we won't be at the right tide cycle, but we'll see if there are any concerns. But there will be no winter weather concerns with that low. It will be all rain Sunday into Sunday night. And then next week, Monday, Valentine's Day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe into Friday, all look mild, all look like they're in the 50s. There could be some rain in there, maybe Wednesday and Friday. But again, the lack of cold is pretty stunning and pretty glaring, and the lack of snow chances pretty glaring as well. Again, to a lot of folks, that is a great thing. Skiers, snow lovers, kids, probably the exception there, and yours truly. So that's where we are. I guess we're not going to get Dr. Bill Thomas back, so we'll try Let's Talk Flooding and the topic of how winters may change going forward. Is this just a hiccup? Are we right back to snowy winters next season? Or, is this something that could become not the new normal, but, not as exceptional as it is? Warm and snowless winters. Is it something we can expect a little more often going forward? We'll speculate on that, and we'll try to get Dr. Bill Thomas back with me next week. All right, have a great week. Enjoy the mild pattern. Snow lovers, I'll keep trying, but no luck for the foreseeable future. Have a great night.